me, messages of this sort because I don't consider myself to be an extremely masculine dude. I also don't consider myself to be an extremely feminine dude. I think I fall somewhere in between. I carry myself, my mannerisms and behaviors sort of as I've always been before I came out up till now. So I don't consider myself to be extremely masculine, nor do I consider myself to be extremely feminine. But I do, however, have a problem, with the fact that there are so many brothers in our community who sort of possess this superiority complex. They think that because they possess more masculine qualities than others, that they're sort of superior to the feminine young men of our community. And I want to remind all of you, that we're all fighting the same struggles. We all face the same trials and same tribulations as a community, collectively. People don't say, oh, just feminine men can't get married. We're not going to recognize marriage between two feminine men. No, we're all treated the same. Gay is gay. There are enough barriers, that enough walls that we have to knock down just to receive equality in this country than for us to create this further divide between the masculine brothers of our community and the feminine ones. And as far as I'm concerned, and many people will combat me for this and chastise me for this, and it's okay. It's okay because I can take the beatings. It's just disturbing to me. It's disturbing to me in knowing that a lot of these concepts and notions stem from a sense of insecurity. And we all have insecurities. I have insecurities. The best of the best have insecurities. But in my opinion, as I'm stating, this is my opinion, that a lot of men who chastise the feminine brothers in our community sort of, I think, feel the way they feel, because I remember feeling that way when I was 18, 19, 20, 21, 22 years old. In my earlier years, I had a problem with feminine men as well, because it was a constant reminder to me of my sexuality, my homosexuality. Before I was able to verbalize and say that I'm gay, before I was able to acknowledge my sexuality, seeing another feminine brother was just a reminder to me of the fact that I was gay. And here someone else is very confident in themselves, very free and open with their spirit and their energy, able to proclaim something that I was still dealing with. So when I hear other brothers, younger and older, when send me messages and things and make their commentary and just out in the community period, and stating certain feelings and attitudes towards our feminine brothers, then it just reminds me of the fact that, I know or have an idea of what this young man is going through. I realize that he probably feels a lot more comfortable hanging around, dudes with more masculine qualities, because it cushions the insecurity. It makes you feel a lot more comfortable not having to acknowledge and accept your sexuality. You know what I mean? So it comes with the territory. It comes with the territory. And I understand preference. The whole no fat, no femme policy. I realize that everyone isn't attracted to thicker men, and everyone isn't attracted to feminine men. But let me remind all of you that there's no such thing as a tailor-made man. I have a type, that I'm attracted to. But I realize that I'm not going to go out in this world and find someone that's going to meet every single guideline and standard of that type. And as I grew up, I had to realize, now that I'm really in my adulthood, I had to realize that physical attraction can only take a relationship but so far. And that's as far as the bedroom door and the sheets. After that, after you get past the pearly white teeth and chiseled cheekbones and blase this or blase that, whatever your physical standards may be, does this person have a spirit that truly envelops who you are, what you're looking for? Can their conversation stimulate your interest? Let's stop, especially as we begin to travel to our different pride events this summer in Miami, New York, and DC, and LA, and everywhere else. Stop always looking for the sort of social butterfly in the middle of the dance floor who may fit your physical prototype, and realize that the young man or young woman standing in the corner, could very well be that prize. inner beauty, and this may sound very cliche and maybe it may sound a bit ridiculous, but hear it from me, I'm telling you the truth. From someone who comes in contact with physically attractive people on a daily basis, some of the prettiest people have some of the ugliest problems, have some of the ugliest dispositions, have some of the ugliest attitudes. And people meet me, or before they meet me, I think individuals assume that, you know, I too am a beauty bigot. But I'm not. I once was, but I don't judge my relationships, nor do I create them by the physical appearance of individuals. Because it's empty, it's shallow, and the gay community in itself is already superficial enough. I'm not about to take 3 steps backwards and add myself back to that cesspool of mediocrity. We have to learn that, as I stated earlier, because our struggles, our trials and tribulations are so alike, regardless of feminine qualities versus masculine qualities, at the end of the day, as gay men and gay women, we're judged the same. So to separate yourself only weakens the strength of our community, and it's got to stop. It's got to stop. It's easier said than done, but it's got to stop, and it starts with self. Once you are able to connect with your being, with your energy, with your spirit, then someone else's feminine behaviors or characteristics, or someone else being overweight or heavyset, can't possibly interfere with your feelings and opinions about an entire group of people. When you love self, when you're confident in self, when you're confident in your sexuality and your gender and your race and your class and your socioeconomic status, when you're comfortable with self, the physical attributes and characteristics and behaviors of another individual won't disturb you. So for those of you insecure young men and young women in the world, with all these insecurities, deal with them. Deal with them first before you post your taglines, no fat, no fem. Because when you post taglines, no fat, no fem, and put those parameters on what you're looking for, you're also putting parameters on your own opportunity to meet someone that could possibly change and influence your livelihood. Hate me or love me for saying what I say, it really doesn't matter, because guess what? You can't take from me what God has already given to me. I am Zim VanAdams, conquering the world, one word at a time. Join me Wednesday, June 3rd, 2009, and every single Wednesday this summer from 9 p.m. to midnight on my webcam at www.stickem.com/Zim VanAdams. Go over now, add me as a friend. Only my friends will be able to view my webcam on Wednesday nights from 9 p.m. to midnight. Go over, request me. All the requests are automatically accepted. Zim VanAdams live every Wednesday night this summer. www.stickem.com/Zim VanAdams, 9 p.m. to midnight. Come join the webcam telecast party.